Today I'm working on a no start on a 94 Camaro. Customer complaint, it won't start, won't crank. I was checking it out. At first glance, you gotta put the key in it. And you got a security light flashing. It shouldn't be flashing. So that tells, and you go to start it, nothing. I got the battery charger on it. It's fully charged. The light flashing made me think. So I had to go on all data and look. It showed that if it's flashing, it's not reading the key. This style, GM Security, they have this key and there's a resistance between that metal part in the middle of the black piece and the other side. So, let me set this up. So, you'll need an ohm meter. And you put your leads on the two different sides here. Put it on just the metal piece in the center. Just the metal piece in the center. And it reads 1800 ohms. Set it over here. There. 1.806K. So 1,805 ohms. That's where my new tool comes in. So I have already done this. You get underneath the dash on this thing, and there's this 2-wire circuit, a little connector right there, and it goes to this other connector. This one is clear wires with orange wrapped around it. This is what actually goes to your ignition switch. Whenever you change it, that'll be on there. That's for your VATS, vehicle anti-theft. That's what reads the resistance off your key. Sends it to this one. This one goes up to your actual harness. Make sure you connect it to the right side, because I just made the mistake and thought that I diagnosed it wrong. I connected to the wrong one. This is the one that goes to the harness. On mine, it's white and black wire and purple and white wire. So I already tested it over here. I put my ohm meter on this, put the key in it, turn the key on, it reads 0 ohms. Completely open circuit, OL. So that told me, okay, the problem is that it's not reading this. We'll just bypass it. I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to bypass it. That's where my new handy dandy tool comes in. So I bought this on Amazon. I used to make something that would work like this. I learned it from a teacher in my college I went to, ECTC, Mr. John Chisholm. Well, what I made from learning from him was you can get like volume knobs from Radio Shack and have your own resistance, you know, turn up the volume knob and it works the resistance up and down. You can use it for checking gauges and all kinds of different stuff. Well, for this, we just need to trick the computer to make it think that it's reading the right resistance. Since Radio Shacks around me are closed now, I found this on Amazon, and I'll put the link in my description. It was like 50 or 60 bucks. You can put this, you can see there's 1,000 ohms, 100 ohms, 10 ohms, 1 ohm. And you turn this dial up, there's 1,000, there's 2,000. Well, we need 1,800, so you need 1 1,000 and 8 100s. Let's see, yep. And then it's just like connecting a circuit on a little test board. There you go, that'll be 1,800 ohms. Just to test it, go ahead and take these leads out of here. Put them in here. Bingo. Alright, now let's test my theory. I'm gonna plug these back up. Back under the dash. So what I'm going to do, since this connector is really a male connector inside a female plastic piece, I'm just going to back probe it and it'll give it the resistance that it needs. So I'm not sure I can do this. And hold the camera. Alright, I back probed it. I couldn't do it and hold the camera. Whenever you're back probing, you don't need to pierce the wires. All you need to do is slide it in between the wire and the plastic piece, and it'll make a contact with the metal piece of the connector. So I back probed it, hooked up to the ohm box. Move this out of the way. I need my key. Now, when I turn the key on, security light comes on, stays on like it should. There you go. That's the problem. Now, you can change the cylinder, you know, the ignition switch, or you can wire it and bypass the VATS. As long as you know the resistance, you can make your own resistors and bypass it so you don't have that issue again. That's what I'm going to do on this one. I bought this kit off Amazon. I'll post the link on there too. It's just a big old resistor kit. A whole bunch of different ones. And you can just make your own little bypass. Cut that connector off and wire this in and it'll start every time.